Good afternoon. This is Paul Penner, Superintendent of Schools, live here at the Transportation Department. Wanted to go through an overview quickly for families to understand the bus regulations in riding the bus during the winter. The first thing that'll happen is students that'll be at the bus stop, hopefully having their gloves on, will need to remove their gloves as they come onto the bus, and then they have to hand sanitize, and then they can put their gloves back on. That's what we're encouraging you to do. One of the things we really want you to know about is, in order to keep the bus safe, we need to ride with windows open. And you can notice here, it's hard to see a little bit, but the windows in the front open and the two windows in the back are open on each side. That allows the air to flow through the bus. According to the CDC regulations, that's very important, so that if we have a positive case, doesn't mean everybody on the bus will have to be quarantined. So if we by keeping the windows open, by keeping the air flowing, it allows us to move through and be able to remain in school, as we're hopeful, and we've been successful in doing so far. The other thing I'd like you to notice is that I have a hat on, a full hat, and maybe it's not quite cold enough today for this hat, but it's pretty cool on the bus as it's riding down the road in this weather for the students. So we're going to recommend that you wear a hat. You notice I'm also dressed in layers, because it's hard to tell what the temperature is going to be when you first go out in the morning or get back in the afternoon. By having several layers on, you're then able to dress warm enough. So it's really important that students bring with them their mittens, their hats, and a couple of layers so that they can be warm in the bus. Really, really important aspect, and we really need your help in order to maintain safety on the bus, safety in our schools, and to ensure that we can continue to stay in school and not have to send too many students home for quarantine. We have been very successful so far in our district. We've been very fortunate. We've had 2 minor cases. It has not impacted a lot of students. But as you can see, one bus ride, if it was to be, if we did have a positive case, every student on this bus would have to be quarantined. So you think about the number of buses we have on the road in the course of the day. That's a lot of students that could be impacted really quickly. So I'm really hopeful that you can give us your help and support, making sure that your children are well prepared as they come to the bus stop, understanding the bus ride is going to be a little cool. We will get there as soon as possible, but we want to maintain safety. We want to be able to stay in school. Thanks very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to call. But always very important for us to maintain safety and to maintain the CDC requirements in order to remain in school. Thank you and have a great weekend.